So I'm trying out the Manfrotto monopod called the Compact Advanced. Now I've been using the Joby GorillaPod ever since I got the X100F. And one of the things I've noticed about the tripod is that you can easily put it on a fence or on a tree branch or something, and it does a great job. The only thing that I don't like about it is that I can't do things like this, where you know, it gets tiring holding the Joby at a certain distance, and then try to keep it stabilized a bit, or even do something like a pan, where you can easily pan left and right without really like you know, jarring it or something. One of the things I've noticed about the Manfrotto monopod is that I've realized that I can probably do something like this with manual mode on the camera. Right now it's at oh, I think it's about that's about F9. F-stop is at 9, low ISO, and probably 1/25 of a second shutter speed. It's also no face recognition because it's in manual mode, so I put a distance of about 2 feet. It should be focused. I'll find out when I get back home. One cool thing about having it in manual mode is that you don't get that hunting that I've experienced and doing through the continuous autofocus. And I haven't still decided yet if the face recognition turned on or off really makes a difference. Ever since I did the wedding pictures, I've been trying to focus a little more on how to use the camera for video. Well, actually throughout this using the X100F, I've been trying to use it for video, and more I'm liking it, but it has certain limitations, like the autofocusing. You know, this is nothing like a Canon, you know, with a dual pixel ability. But overall, the X100F is doing a good job. Right now, it's using the internal microphone, and the situation with the with the monopod, I'm going to try more things with it. But so far, I like this setup where I can keep it stabilized, and I can do other things with the monopod, you know. So it's in manual focus, and it's full manual in terms of doing the exposure. And like I said before, I can like right here, there's a fence, and what I can do is I can manually push it over, go over the fence, and then focus on something from far away, and I can pan, right? Really fast, really easy. Not a problem. Then put it back to 2 feet, which is around here. It's not perfect, but good enough. So I'm not saying that the Joby, I can't do that with the Joby. Of course I can. But the extension in which I can use with the monopod is much higher. The Joby is great if I'm sitting down and I want something to hold my camera. Not great if I'm holding it out in this distance, because it's a little bit harder. Like right now, I'm just holding it without extending. Let me do that right now. It's not that much. There we go. Way better. My half of my arm is right here next to my body, so I have some stability there, and I feel comfortable. Now, I don't think I can be here for an hour talking, but I can easily be here for 15 minutes talking about a subject. So I'm going to be using the monopod a little more. I want to see if it's beneficial. Probably going to have both the Joby and the monopod, so that you know, depending on the situation that I'm in. So I'll see you soon.